I hate ginger people. Sorry, Steve, I love you, really.
That's the start of the video.
And just like magic, we're back.
Are you being serious? You just
Did you see that happen, Andy?
Well, there's 3 players from Chad Magic here joining our pod for the Forfeit EDH.
You're going to be getting a letter in the post.
Yeah. So
immediately we're just going to gang up on you straight away for stealing catchphrases.
This guy.
So who have we got? Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Christian from Chad Magic, and I am great at Magic the Gathering. And we are here playing Forfeit EDH. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Wally from Chad Magic, confirmed as a rubbish magic player by Pleasant Kenobi, but that's my brand.
Yeah.
Here to play Forfeit EDH.
That was funny when he was telling you how crap you were.
Oh God. Hi, I'm Anthony, also from Chad Magic. My brand of magic is I am always a 7, be it the deck, be it myself, constantly just playing at level 7 basically.
Above par all the time.
Yeah, just
Nice.
about. Just
And
about.
I think you, above par, won the dice rolls, so
Just
you
about,
get to go first.
Well, actually, it's not an episode of Chad Magic, but obviously, you know, we're
in the
in
Chad
the
studio,
Chad Magic studio, so obviously I'm going last. So
Happy days. Right.
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Whoa, what's going on?
I have a pre-game action.
Well, behave, okay.
That is actually a pre-game forfeit.
No, already?
So, I had it in my opening hand, so I will put Leyline of Anticipation onto the battlefield.
forfeit.
I just want to compliment, by the way, Lewis, on the production values of these forfeit slips.
I don't skim.
So we'll take this out. There's my Leyline of Anticipation. I just pick any one.
Yeah, just dig deep.
I'm going to get the one from the bottom, obviously.
What you got?
Speak in a French accent until your next upkeep. But my first upkeep is about to be very soon.
That's fair.
So I will have to speak lots to get the value for the forfeit.
I'm going to take the longest
I think
one in
it's a
history.
rotation of the table is probably better.
Yeah, should we all
Yeah, let's do
Je
that.
concur.
What happens, Lewis, if he doesn't do it?
Let's give him a punishment of 5 life every time he doesn't do it.
Okay.
Wow, that's harsh.
Cinq live.
Quel dommage!
Quel dommage.
Right, so I'll draw for turn in that case, and then I'll play a land, and then I'm going to wait for Wally to pass any comments on my turn.
Pass him on turn.
What do you think about the island, boy?
It is très bon.
I'll pass the turn to you.
Merci.
Why is he so gruffly?
Yeah, like,
I am from the south of France. No, the north of France. The inner city of Paris.
you sound like Danny Trejo trying to do a French accent.
Les trois arrondissements. And I will draw a card. It is another forfeit card. So I will do my forfeit.
Do they stack, Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still got to do the French accent.
Okay. Okay. Draw 5 cards. Put one in your hand and exile the rest.
He's going to get another forfeit, isn't he?
I could possibly cascade into another forfeit. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is another forfeit. So I will first choose to put this into my hand. And I will do the forfeit. It was an exotic au shed.
So
And they
they'll
will
get
go
exiled,
to
do they?
exile.
It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Still French.
Until your end step, game actions must be replaced by barking and pointing.
In a French accent.
Woof woof.
Le wolf.
Mais, mon amis.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What is going on?
You said book my friends.
Mais, mon amis.
My friend.
Is what I said.
Me? I don't know. I don't speak
I don't
French.
speak French, I don't know what he
Just
said.
let the fun keep.
He's May means but.
Je ne
Mon
parle
means
pas
I.
beaucoup de français. Je jouais le magique et...
Pass him one letter.
C'est cette carte dans mon hand. That's it, the turn.
Go one step above.
Untap, upkeep.
Go one step
Draw.
above and just speak in French as
I'll
well.
play forest, not in French. I'll tap the forest for a Llanowar Elves. No forfeits here. I'll pass turn to you, Christian.
This is boring turn, Stephen.
Sorry, mate, you took it all for all of us.
I'm still just curious.
Let's start with an irrigated farmland, and I'll pass.
Okay, I will draw. Oh, forfeit.
Hey!
All right.
J'adore!
It's an island, happy days. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, Sorry, Wally.
It is okay, my friend.
It's not French.
An opponent picks one of my creatures. Chaos Warp it. Thank heavens I don't have any.
You got
I think that in the spirit of the game, we should chaos warp one of the islands.
No.
You got away with one there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yes.
Very happy with that one.
C'est not bon.
My Duolingo French coming in.
I'm not going to be able to play here. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play a Thought Vessel and pass turn to Wally.
So I will untap.
And now that it's my upkeep, I can actually talk. We did it.
Well
I
done,
actually kind of
Mara.
miss it though, and I'll draw. Okay, well that's not great. We will just play a Razor Verge Thicket, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw a forfeit.
I miss talking in French.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
What have we got?
It just means you don't get any
Yeah, you can
forfeit.
do whatever you want, mate. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's crazy how many forfeits they've
What have we got here? Until your end step on your next turn, spells you cast cost 2 more to cast.
Brilliant. Love it. I prefer that to the French one.
Wow, okay.
That's great.
So I'll play a forest.
Screw you, Steve, basically.
I still have a play. I'm
You play 1 mana play. Soul Ring, don't
going to
send
tap
it.
Pinpoint.
3 for a Tarian Soul Cleaver.
Sure.
Put 2. Pass the turn.
Sure.
Yes. I'm enjoying this.
Here we go.
When you tap a land this turn, you must tap another permanent. Okay. I can deal with this. So
That's not bad for turn
Not bad
2.
too
that.
early.
no,
yeah.
it does disrupt my play a little bit, but I can still do it. So I'm gonna tap this land. I'll have to tap another permanent.
Can I just say, by the way, that what you could have done, you could have floated the mana, then played your land.
It doesn't affect me.
Ah,
I'm not looking to get around the forfeits in some kind of sneaky way. Actually, no, I could have done that.
Too late.
I actually can't do it anyway. So we'll go back to where we were, right? For a Battlefield Raptor, Warrior Pigeon. It's a 1/2 bird with flying and first strike. Yeah, let's go.
threat,
Pass the turn.
threat.
Okay. I'll draw. No forfeit. Play a land. And let's go with... Let's play the namesake. Let's get Naban out. And then I'll pass to you, Wally.
Okay, I will draw for turn. It's not a forfeit.
I missed the accent though.
I do miss the accent actually. It was quite tough on the old throat, I have to be honest.
Because of the way you
To
were
be fair,
doing
I'm
it.
surprised you never played anything at the end of my turn.
Yeah, I am as well actually, because I did have a play. It's fine. It's better to save it till Ms Bumbleflower's out anyway. I'm going to play Sea Chrome Coast tapped, and I'll tap for 2 for an Arcane Signet.
Rumpy boys.
And I will pass the turn to my good friend Steve.
Untap.
Your spells still cost 2 more to cast, right?
A forfeit.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
Preemptively picked up the bucket.
Let's see what we got in here. Let's dig deep. We have until end of the game.
No.
What?
You have mana burn, floating mana.
Yes!
Wow. Okay.
1 point of damage for every mana that's left.
I'll play a forest as my land for turn. Spells still cost 2 more to cast,
Brutal.
Don't think you need to worry about mana burn yet, mate.
so I'm going to tap 4 for a Scythe Cat Cub.
They're like 40 quid or something
They are,
ridiculous.
Don't tell my wife. And then I shall pass the turn.
Yeah. Alright, on tap. Keep and draw. Right. I'm gonna play a Witch Blessed Meadow, taking 3 life. I'm going to tap 2.
First blood.
Yeah, tap 2 for a Soul Catcher's Eerie. Whenever a bird is put into your graveyard from play, put a feather counter on it. All birds get +1/+1 for each soul counter on it. I'm going to tap 1 for a Mockingbird. I'm making it a copy of the Llanowar Elves.
That seems quite good.
So it's a Llanowar Elves, but it also has flying, and it's also a bird. And I'm going to swing at... Are we agreed that Steve's the threat?
He's got probably one of the best cards to be printed in.
Yeah,
recent
so
years,
wait, Steve, I'm coming at you for 1.
I'll take 1.
And I'll pass Abe on turn.
Beautiful. I will untap and draw. No forfeit. I'll play a land.
Get off all right here, aren't you?
And I'm doing very well. So let's have a look here. So shall we try and get me to start doing some forfeits then?
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, why not? Let's tap everything. So that is 5 in total. I will play Gadwick, the Wizened. When it enters the battlefield, I draw X cards, but that is doubled with Naban, so I will draw 4 cards.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if any of these are forfeits. No.
Oh, that's a shame.
How is that
Lewis
happen?
even had the forfeit bucket ready.
This
1,
guy's
2,
winning.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With 9 cards in hand, my word. Given that Wally's open, I'm sorry, mate, but I'm going to attack you with Naban for
Yeah,
2.
I'll take 2
That's
commander
commander
It
damage.
is commander damage.
Commander.
Would you like a blue die for me?
Well, but it would be Le General.
I know. Right, okay, so I'll go to discard, so I'll discard an arcane signet and an island. And I will pass turn to you, Wally.
Cool, so I will untap and draw. Ooh, that's an interesting card.
Not a forfeit then.
It's not a forfeit, no. I can promise you I'll be just as excited about a forfeit. I'm going to play a Plains, and then I will tap for 4 to play Ms Bumbleflower. So as a reminder of what Ms Bumbleflower does, 1/5 with Vigilance. Whenever I cast a spell, target opponent draws a card, and I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn. If it's the second time this ability is resolved this turn, I draw 2 cards. So that seems fun, especially in a format where people could be drawing forfeits. And oh, have I filled this deck with 1-mana cantrips? Oh no, that doesn't sound like something I'd do. And with 1 mana up for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to pass the turn to Steve.
1-5. Ms Bumbleflower got a boot here.
She's got a booty, yeah, she's thick.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what the kids say these days, isn't it?
Untap. Draw. No forfeit. I'll play a forest as my land for turn.
Oh, that mana burn.
Got to be careful. So when I play a land, I put a 1/1 counter on the Scythecat Cub. And I'm going to tap 3 for my commander, Kodama of the West Tree. No mana burn here. And then let's test Ant's metal. I'm going to swing a 3/3 at you, Ant.
Oh, this metal's extremely volatile.
I think you should block it. Trade. Get rid
What,
of
with
the side.
Gadwick? Behave yourself, man. No, my
The thing
wizard's
is,
going to be
it's an X
staying.
spell, so when you flicker it, I presume you've got flicker
With
effect.
0 mana up.
No, but
It's
I mean
going to die if I do.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, you'll kill his Scythecat Cub, which is like...
I think he might have a trick, but I'd like to see the side cut Cub dead.
Christine, I'm going to disappoint you. I'm
Fair
going to take the damage.
Hang on, Ant. What if what if you blocked with Gadrick and I put a +1/+1 counter on it?
Whoa.
Oh, that's that.
So is this you genuinely have that trick in hand?
Well, my commander just does it.
If he draws
I have a
On target. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You'd probably put it on Ms Bumbleflower, but I really don't like that Scythecat Cub. I have a personal dislike of it.
Well, in that case, Wally, let's do a little cheeky bit of double teaming.
Okay, so
I'll
before...
declare blockers with Gadwick.
Sure, so before damage, I'm going to tap the Arcane Signet for blue, and I will cast Consider. So target opponent draws card. Do you know what, Steve? Because I'm kind of screwing you, I'm going to let you draw the card.
I'll draw
And I'll
a card.
put the +1/+1 counter on Gadrick.
Oh, it's just target creature.
Just target creature.
You also draw a card.
No, I don't.
That's the second time.
Gadrick is now
But you've cast
4/4.
the
Oh, hang on, yes.
Oh, yeah, you surveil.
Consider still
Spells
happens.
happen.
Yeah. The spell still resolves.
So I will look at the top card of my library. Do I want this?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
is it
going
a
to draw
forfeit?
that card. It's not a forfeit,
Oh,
no,
okay.
but I will draw it.
Okay, still before damage, I'm going to tap 2, thanks Wally, for a Guy's Gift to put a 1/1 counter on this
Oh, no, so it doubles and it doesn't die.
and make it hexproof and indestructible till end of turn, so it was a 4/4.
Maybe I should have let Christian draw the card.
Boo.
Wally, why do I make deals?
And then that dies.
It does.
Thanks Wally, good job there mate.
I'm actually secret agent for Steve.
I don't know.
Please block with the Gadrick. I'll sort you out. And I will pass the turn there.
You've made an enemy of me today.
It's quite convenient that that's the card I drew.
Draw. Forfeit.
Hey!
There we go.
Thank you, producer Lewis.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Target opponent gains 5 life. Target opponent draws 3 cards. Target opponent gets 1 card from their graveyard into their hand. I'm going to choose Ant.
Hang on. If you choose me, Christian, I will speak with a French accent for the rest of the game.
What
For which thing? No.
Oh, is it for all 3 of them? All of them. It's got to be
What? You want to do all?
Read the last line.
Must choose a different opponent each time.
okay. Oh, in that case, no deal.
So,
You're so willing to do the French
do
accent.
you know what? Right. What do I want to do? I think Ant should get the one from his graveyard because Steve was
Steve was a big
Very
mean.
mean.
Yeah.
in the last one.
I would like the cards.
Yeah,
forfeits,
you
so.
can have the 3 cards, and Steve, you can have the 5 life.
Sure. 1, 2, 3. And I did draw a forfeit, so did we do the forfeit now? Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So I will take this forfeit slip out and look at the card. Cool. Right, so we'll go from the bottom again because that served me so well so far.
More French.
More
Oh
French.
my goodness. Give all of the money in your wallet to the player on the left. If you have no money, bank transfer your current life totals. It will destroy 3 lands you control.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wally never has cash on him.
Well,
Any cash on you, Ollie?
my mum gave me some money, showed me
Oh,
yesterday. But I could just bank transfer Steve 38 pence.
I think you should sack 3 lands.
Oh, hang on. I actually don't have my wallet on me at the moment. Does it say all the money in your pocket?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I have to bank transfer Steve £38.
Winning.
I didn't realise it was this time of thing.
Yeah, I guess I'll
That's
do
another
that.
new commander
I
deck
guess,
for Steve.
I guess I'll do that.
Mitch gave me about 150 quid in the last game. It was
Oh my
great.
god!
It
I
just,
didn't realise
just
this
been
was
his
a thing I've got.
birthday. People would give him
And I do actually have
Oh,
and I do actually have Steve's bank details. So, beep beep boop.
Yeah, don't
boop,
put
beep,
those
beep,
on
beep,
Can I start doing my turn now?
whose turn is it?
It's my go, right? I'm going to tap 1, 2, and 3 for an Azorius key rune, which is a tap for white or blue, or I can pay Azorius to make it a 2/2 white and blue bird artifact creature until end of turn. Then I'm going to tap for 2. I will play a Thrumming Bird. You now have a Reacher. So I think
I could have a free spell to give Ms Bumbleflower flying.
Ant's on the next most likely. I'll just ping Ant because Ant got the best.
do you know
deal
what?
on the last
Yeah, I
one,
think so. Yeah, take 1.
And it's your go.
Thank
I don't
you.
know, drawing 3 cards is pretty
But I
good.
think if I give you a 5 life, you should let me peck you for
Draw.
1 next turn.
Still no
Reach for it,
forfeit.
but yeah, I might take one. Who knows?
Play a land.
Say 1, isn't it?
Okay. Play my land for turn. Still no forfeits from me.
You can draw loads of cards with Gadwicks again.
I could very well do
Got
that.
more mana now as well.
So what I'll actually do is I'll tap 3 to start with. I'll play Urza's Incubator and choose Wizard.
Oh,
Seems
good card.
pretty good.
So yeah, I think that is probably for the best on that side of things. So I'll tap 3, and I'll use 2 from this to pay 2 for the X, and I'll draw another 4 cards.
Sure.
1,
Forfeit.
2,
Forfeit.
3. Oh, last one, forfeit. Here we go.
Yay.
Okay.
I think you deserve a bit of a nasty one.
Yeah,
We've had millions of forfeits.
Oh yeah.
There are 8 good forfeits, so.
Are there?
You might get something really
That's
nice.
Too
Yeah.
many forfeits. Right. Let's see what we've got going on. The forfeit: sacrifice a creature or 2 lands. Well, considering I've played an Urza's Incubator, I think it may be 2 lands that I have to sacrifice. I think.
Whoa, that I did not expect the 2 lands.
Or then again, do I just actually no sacrifice
Yeah,
Naban? I
just
can play it. Yeah,
play it again,
Yeah, sacrifice Naban.
It basically just means no command attacks.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, that goes to my hand.
You
Let's
take
see what
the-
the actual card is. That is a card of the magic variety. Then 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I thought we were
4,
playing
5,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
will play a trap card.
Turn this face up.
Luis is here.
Well, I did end step consider before. I did consider before. Consider.
I think it is 2 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still
very
1 more
cards.
left. My word.
How has he drawn the most cards and had the least things? Also, I love how Wally, typical Wally, he had the ley line of anticipation, but
You
has
haven't
played
done anything
nothing
at flash speed.
Nothing.
Well, that
Wally
might-
does not understand how that works.
The only flash I know is the reason why we can't go to Weatherspoons later.
Oh, jeez.
Editor, you might have to cut that.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
Keep it in.
So I think since everyone's commanders are online, I will discard Wash Away. Pass to you, Wally.
Sure. Wash away?
Yes, Wash
What do
Away.
you mean?
Urza.
Well, it's gone now. Tell me about it.
Are we allowed to swear on this, by the way?
You'll just insert
Yeah.
random.
Urza.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Cool. I have lots of cards in hand, but I will play this Reliquary Tower.
Well, that's pretty good.
Jeez.
So that Triskaidekaphile that's in my hand seems pretty
I
good.
don't mind drawing some cards, Wally.
Sorry, guys. I have to take backsy sort of because I've got a thought vessel in play. I should not be
You can keep
discarding.
your wash away.
So I'll keep the Wash Away and the 2 lands that I discarded.
But you're currently tapped out, right? So
I am currently tapped out anyway, but they will stay
Fair
in my
enough.
hand.
I'm just going to pass the turn.
He's learned how
Yeah,
to do
ley line works. Yeah.
I've just got no cards I can play.
Untap. Upkeep.
I knew I
Draw.
kept this hand for a reason. I thought vessel the entire time. I've discarded already, but oh well.
I'm going to tap 2. Put the Tarian Soul Cleaver on the Scythecat Cup.
Yikes.
Gets +1/+1 and Vigilance.
Vigilance.
And then I'm going to tap 3 for Daddy Scythecat, Territorial Scythecat. So 2/1 with trample. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. Christian, you've only got a 1/1 as
Not
a
it.
blocker, so I'm going to swing a 4/4 Scythecat Club at you.
Okay, I'll let you do that if I can hit you for 1.
Of course.
Okay, I'll take 4.
I will then, because of Kodama, search my library for a land and put it onto the
It
battlefield.
must be one with a forfeit as well.
I can't tell because it says forfeit on the front of the cards. So
You won't know what the card is.
I'm going to go get a forest, and at ETBs, I will put a 1/1 counter on the territorial side cat and on the side cat club.
Synergy.
And then I have no mana left, no mana burn. I will pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap, keep and draw. I'll play a land for turn. Huzzah.
We got there.
Yeah, let's tap for 5 for my commander. Right, you said I could hit you for 1, right?
Yep.
Is everyone happy for me to hit them for 1?
I ain't gonna do it against you.
I mean, I could stop it.
Why would you stop it?
No.
Banter.
Let him. He's been mean.
To be fair, he
Who's
has
been mean?
If you kill any
This
of my,
guy over here.
if you kill any of my
with the
birds,
face.
they get plus
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Right, I'll send the thrumming bird at you, Mr. Steve, because we had the agreement. I'll send my mocking Loire elves at you, and I'll send the warrior pigeon battlefield raptor at you, Wally. This was 1 each.
Responses?
0 responses from me.
Yeah, my response is to take 1.
Take 1.
Okay, you take 1. I will first of all choose to put a +1/+1 counter on each of my birds. I will then choose to draw a card. I will choose to put a bird from the battlefield, from my hand onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. I'll do this to represent a finality counter, and then I will resolve my thrumming bird trigger.
What is it that you've put now?
So I've put out a Gust Cloak Saviour. It has flying, and whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may untap that creature and remove it from combato.
How big is it?
Reconnaissance on a
3/4.
Reconnaissance on a bird.
Yeah. I'll pass the turn to my good friend Ant.
Thank you very much, my good friend Christian. I'll untap and draw.
I feel like it's been ages since we had a forfeit.
I know, and I've still not had a forfeit. That is my line for
There's going to
turn
be
from the top of
there's gonna be some
there.
cards getting drawn around 10 step.
Just a little. Oh, that's all right then. So I will tap 2 and play Naban with the cost reduced by Urza's Incubator.
That's really good, that is.
Just a little bit.
That's some synergy
Good
right
card,
there.
that.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. And then I will play Ether Channeler.
Are you going to make some birds
I
as
can
well?
make some birdies as well. Can join the birdie club if I want. Also, on the trigger of the cast, I can tap a non-land permanent an opponent controls. I think this is a bit big at the minute, so let's just get that.
Yeah, so
tapped,
you can get
at the moment.
Okay.
Right.
We're not going to be bird friends.
I think for the minute, Christian. I think we will.
Bounce his commander back to his hand because then you can wash away it.
So I'm gonna.
Wow.
Ooh, big brain.
So to be fair, I was going to bounce both of these because they got 1/1 counters on them, and then
Definitely the side cat club if you can. 100%. That is definitely.
I get to do 2.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because the ban.
Oh, well, hang on. If you're going to bounce it, why have you tapped it? You might as well just tap something else.
That is a good point.
If you want to tap like my
It doesn't
commander or
untap
something,
next
that's
turn, right?
No, it does untap as normal.
All right, okay.
So actually, instead, then we'll bounce this.
No, this. No, bounce this.
Relax.
Bounce this.
I'm fine with it. Doesn't have to come near me.
Christian's got quite a value engine with his commander on
Yeah,
board.
that was my next thing.
Yeah. I like Wally giving everyone cards.
So yeah, all Christian has to really do is just cast it again.
I think if you bounce this,
so. There's this.
if it leaves the battlefield, does it go back to my hand if it's got a finality counter on it, or would it die?
It's when it dies, it gets
no
exiled.
finality counters if it dies. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, I was agreeing with
I
you.
honestly think you should pick the side cat.
So I don't like the thrumming bird, to be honest with you. I think this will trigger regardless
Throwing
anyway.
bird's quite good.
Thrumming bird is going to double synergise. So thrumming bird bounces back to your hand, Christian. As the second.
Christian's so
That's,
sad about
that's an
that.
excellent political turn, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tap 2. And do I want to play this card? And
Definitely.
I think I don't. I don't think I want to play that. I think I want to leave that as we stand. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so at the end of your second main phase,
Oh, okay.
we're friends, right, Hans?
I'm
going to cast a few spells. So I'm going to tap for 3. And I'm first going to cast Frantic Search. So I will draw 2, discard 2, untap up to 3 lands. So I'll just untap the land.
But you
that I
know
tap.
you have a trigger first.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I do have
Bumbleflower
Bumbleflower
triggers
triggers.
first.
I'm happy to
So-
draw a card.
No, you've drawn enough cards.
I've got the least cards of anyone in my hand.
I'll take a card, mate.
How have you got so few cards?
Exactly. I've
He's
only got
cast them, that's why.
cards.
Yeah. I don't mind Christian.
Well, you know what? I think I'm actually going to cast 3 spells. So, Christian, you can draw first. So everybody will get a chance to draw.
Yeah.
No forfeit?
Then,
No forfeit.
so then, Frantic Search will start to resolve. I will draw 2 cards. I will discard 2 cards, which will be Born Upon a Wind. Casting spells with flash doesn't seem that great when I've got Leonine of Anticipation. And I will discard also a Temple of Mystery. Then I will untap up to 3 lands. I'll untap the 3 that I just tapped. Frantic Search has finished resolving. Then I will tap for 4, which includes 2 blue, to cast Sakashima the Imposter, which come into play as a copy of Ms Bumbleflower.
So you have another
So
trigger.
another trigger.
on cast.
I do.
Also, as well, Wally, you need to put a 1/1 counter on something.
Yes, so I'll target Ms Bumbleflower. Thank you. It'll actually be 2 counters because of a second spell. Thank you, Anne, my good friend.
Alright.
Who do you want to draw a card?
Steve, you can draw this time, aren't you? I'm going to cast another spell, so you'll draw that one.
you
And
draw
actually,
two,
No forfeits.
and I draw 2.
Any forfeits?
No forfeit.
No forfeits?
They must have been like towards the top of the deck.
And then I'm going to tap for 2 to cast Tenuous Truce.
So you have a
Enchant-
trigger on Sakashima.
Yeah, I'll have a trigger on both. So it's actually kind of bad, but I get to draw a card. So I'll put a counter on each of them now.
Who gets to
Okay,
draw the
so
cards?
it's 2 people.
Well,
to
there'll
draw.
actually be 2 draws, and I'm going to target. You know what? I'm going to target you twice.
Oh, thanks, babes. 1 and 2. No forfeits.
And then Tenuous Truce will resolve. I'm going to enchant Ant.
Oh.
And what this does is, at the beginning of enchanted players end step, you and that player each draw a card. But now what happens is, if Ant and I attack each other, this gets sacrificed. So Ant and I are friends for the rest of the game. Isn't that
Until I
nice?
decide to attack Wally. Thank you very much.
So
My good friend
now
Wally.
I will allow you to go to your end step,
And you both draw.
and we both draw.
Yay.
No forfeits.
Still no forfeit.
How are they got?
Wow.
These guys have got like half a deck in their hand.
Drew,
I
so
know,
many
I know.
A
cards.
little bit.
Okay, I guess we just go to my turn, don't
And
we?
now it's your turn.
And now it's at last my turn.
It's alright, now you can just pass the turn.
Yeah, but what he should do is land and pass and not sit there looking at his cards for 10 minutes.
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to Glacial Fortress, and I suppose I could attack. Now we're just going to continue to build. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, untap. This untaps. Nice. Draw.
I think we might need to work together a bit here, Steve.
We'll play a forest, which will put a 1/1 counter on the side cat cub
What makes it double it?
when it happens again.
Okay, happens twice. Okay.
Ant's got a counter spell.
Yeah, he does.
If I swing at someone that's not you, will you not counter this?
No, you cannot make that agreement with Steve because it could be something that we really
it
need
after
to
fine.
to
It's
counter.
fine, I'll counter.
I want to see what it is. I'm not gonna shake
I
your
want-
hand on this one.
I want to get 2 lands onto the battlefield.
Definitely don't let him do it. 100% don't let him do it. Definitely don't let him do it.
This will make this a 10-10 and then 11-11. And it's not coming at you.
Also, by the way, cameras, if you haven't picked that up, that is my eyes widening a lot.
He
Basically,
really
the
wants this to
dangers
resolve.
happen.
He really wants this to
And
resolve.
I can promise you that you don't need to counter this. There is nothing to worry about from what Steve's about to do.
Do we not need to worry about
You
this?
do not need to worry about
Need
it.
to worry about it. How is people's threat assessment so not on, Steve?
Oh no!
Oh, absolutely.
No, my threat assessment can only.
Why do you think I've not just agreed to it straight away?
And take the deal, mate. Trust me, take the deal.
Sorry, Wally, I'm going to go back on it. As much as we're mates, I'm going to go back on you. I'm going to be a strong, independent woman and don't need no man to tell me what to do.
That's fine.
And I'm going to say no deal, Steve.
Okay. I'm going to swing a 6/6 at you, Ant, for your insolence.
So, on attackers,
Yeah.
so you've declared attackers, I will tap. Ooh, that's a point. Oh, he is going to make me have it, aren't you? You dirty, dirty man.
You naughty, naughty boy!
Feeling very sassy today.
Didn't expect that to be said on the show, but fair enough.
You dirty boy.
Tap 2. Play an utter insignificance on Christian's commander and tap that.
In response.
I'm going to respond to your spell, Ant.
Okay.
And I'm going to start by tapping for 3 to play a Steelburr champion. Hold priority, but I will resolve these 2 triggers first.
Okay.
Can't draw.
Yeah, you know what, Christian, go ahead. You go, Glenn. Go.
Four,
And you
Who is it?
No, you can draw one and can draw the other one.
And where's your counters going?
They're both going on each of them.
Okay.
And they now have flying till end of turn, but that probably won't matter. As I am holding priority, I will also tap for another 4 to cast Forgotten Ancient. Now, by the way, Steelburr Champion, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. Forgotten Ancient is on the stack, so these will both trigger again. Steve, you can draw a card, and Christian, you can draw a card.
No forfeits.
No.
And then
Forfeit.
I will, okay, hang on. Before we do that, I will also draw 4 cards.
Yeah. Lot of cards going on.
And I've also drawn a forfeit.
Okay.
Okay, so Christian's forfeit first.
Oh, fuck.
And that is still on the stack.
Mega
What's the mega forfeit, Lewis?
There's a choice for Christian.
So what have we got?
We'll do. We'll place the load here. Pick one.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What is it? Oh dear. I don't like that look.
What is this?
What is it?
Each opponent gets to wax you.
We'll do that post game.
Did you bring wax strips with you?
Oh no, we'll go to the co-op.
We'll go to the co
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Actually, do you know what? My back needs a bit of a wax, honestly, so I don't hate this. We'll wax my back.
This feels like
after
more
the
of a forfeit for us.
Yeah,
I'm going to be really
Do
honest.
you know what the problem is, though? Is where are we going to do it? Because doing this outside in the current weather in Storm Dara sounds horrendous.
Do it in here.
Well,
We'll
okay.
lie down on the table,
get on
mate.
the table.
and
We'll do
then-
that post game.
Okay.
So this is all on the stack, but I also have a forfeit. So
give him a mega forfeit as well, otherwise it's not fair.
well, it's random, isn't it? You get an emblem with creatures you control get -1/-1. Creatures you cast with 1 toughness are unaffected.
So that dies.
So one toughness unaffected.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well that definitely is like the worst forfeit I've had so far. Cool. So then my spells will resolve and we'll be back to the Gadwick trigger.
I will respond.
so,
I will
yeah.
tap 1 to Snakeskin Veil and Scythe Cat Club. Or 1 counter and hexproof till end of turn.
Trigger, these will both get a counter on them.
Yep.
Right. So, in response to the Snakeskin Veil, considering that's probably going to come at me, considering I'm being a nuisance to you.
Well, I have already declared it's an attacker.
This is true. Yeah, this is true. So I will. Actually, no. You know what? Resolves.
Wow, okay. Let's get some
If it's coming
counter.
at me, I'll
Interesting.
just have to take this. I think
So
there's
you've
something
got-
worse on the horizon.
A 8/8 with trample can be 5, 6, 7 and +1/+1, 8.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, when it deals damage, I'll go and find a land and put it onto the battlefield, tapped. And I'll double the number of counters on it.
Okay.
So it's now a 13/13 with trample.
It's almost like that. We should have dealt with that.
Well, the time to deal with it was a
I
while
still,
ago.
I still have ways. Don't worry.
And then I'm going to tap
Have to trust you there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play a Vorinclex. 6/6 trample reach. When ETBs, such like with 2 forest cards, put them onto the battlefield.
Trigger.
Stop.
So this is a cast trigger, so I'll put a counter on Forgotten Ancient.
Yes.
It's got to be counted.
Yeah, you've got to stop.
I will cast foil, discarding an island, and Mystic Remora.
So it just gets counted.
So
yeah?
it's counted.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we were absolutely right.
So
to hold the
trigger
counter.
on foil, I will add counters to these guys.
Sure.
It's a very interactive game. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go?
There's a lot of blue at the table, isn't there?
I'll pass turn it.
Right, I will play a Seachrome Coast as my land for turn. I'm going to tap for 2 to play a Watcher of the Spheres. It has flying
Trigger
creatures you control with
Forgotten Ancients?
Yep,
That's going to get massive.
with flying cost 1 less to cast. I'll go to combat. Steve, I'll swing my commander at you in the hope that you block it. And I will swing the other stuff at you.
This makes absolute sense. To be fair.
How big is the commander?
It's just a 3/3 on the ground.
So yeah, I'm gonna declare no blockers.
I'll take 3.
Sure. That's
I'll
command
take
damage.
9.
Going to Voltron me out with a 3/3.
Stranger things have happened in Commander.
6 more turns.
Right.
Just a little
I'll tap 2 for with a reduced cost for a keeper of the 9 Gales, and then I'll tap 1 for the reduced cost for the Thrumming Bird.
So that's 2 more triggers for Wally's
Yep.
Forgotten Ancient.
Ah, thank you, Anne. I'd actually forgotten to keep track of that. Yeah, thank you.
Forgotten Ancient, indeed.
Yeah, Forgotten Triggers Ancient.
Well done, I like that, Steve.
Then I guess I just have to pass the turn.
Okay, end step on your side. I will wizard cycle a step through.
Ooh, what's he going to get?
That is a very good
Forfeit.
point. A four, yeah. Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what.
You must
wizards-
sacrifice an enchantment.
Okay, so I will get an exclusion mage. That'll go to my hand, and then we will. Ooh, let's put this all the way back here. And on tap.
Oh, this is on Christian's end step.
That was on Christine's end step, yeah.
Wow.
And I will draw
Wild.
a non-forfeit card again.
So you don't want to attack Wally because of the truce.
No, of course not.
But you can
No.
get rid of some of his stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It would kind of hurt the truce, though, wouldn't it?
Why?
Hey, it's
Well, because I could attack him and just sacrifice it, so yeah.
this is true. So I will tap 1.
I think Ant and I are okay for that.
Play said exclusion mage.
Sure.
So 2 triggers. Well, 3 triggers. Sorry.
So
So,
I
we've
will-
got a Gadwick trigger to start with. So I'm going to tap down. Let's say
Bumbleflower's massive.
yeah, Bumble. Let's just say Bumble for the time being.
She's tapped down. And there'll be a trigger on Forgotten Ancient who will now have 7 counters on it.
Indeed.
It actually has -1/-1, which
yeah.
I keep forgetting about.
Exclusion mage will enter. And it'll bounce 2 things. So I think Forgotten Ancient has to go. And
Probably the
also
Kastral, the Wing Crested.
this has to go as well.
Maybe the Kastral, the Wing Crested.
Christian, don't you worry, I'll get to you.
Alright, so Forgotten Ancient's back in my hands.
Then what I will do, tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
trigger Steelbear Champion.
And then we will tap 2. Then we've got Blade of Selves.
Trigger Steelbear.
I will then move to equip the Blade of Selves.
Oh, hang on, this is Myriad.
It is
Ooh,
to Ether Channeler.
Oh dear.
interesting.
Very interesting. I will move to attacks. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
And if you don't return any of my stuff to my hand, you and I are friends for like a long time. we love you a long time.
He's going to bounce loads of our stuff.
I'm going to bounce.
So what's his deck's doing?
got 4
Four
bounces,
bounces, yeah. So I've got many bounces to come. So I will declare attacks and go at Steve with the Ether Channeler and trigger Blade of Selves, and I will just get, let's just say, 2 additional Ether Channelers coming into play. So we've got 4 triggers. So number 1, bouncing.
Okay.
I think. What is this again? What's he
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You just decimated my entire board.
Okay, so it's not that bad at the minute. So we'll go with. So Christian, do you want to be a friend again?
No.
No, Christian. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to make this super easy for you. Okay, I'm actually going to bounce my own utter insignificance.
Well, I mean, you can do that if you want to. Like, I can't stop you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to make a deal to be nice.
Yeah, but you can just do it again.
The band plays
Got
just play it
flash on
again.
Yeah, like
bounce
so.
this.
Like, doesn't
So,
help, that's not
Just be nice to us.
And then just play it again on the same bed.
Well, yeah, I've got a tap trigger as well with that then. So that'll go. For the sake of, for manners' sake, I think Christian needs this back in his hand. And I've got one last thing.
The ley line. If you don't fancy getting rid of his creatures,
Probably one of these two.
Getting rid of the ley line's good.
I think
But the ley line's providing so much fun for everybody.
It's good fun.
this.
Steelbear Champion.
Yeah.
So my
Just
entire
slowing you down.
entire last turn actually just was pointless, basically.
He is playing mono blue tempo control, isn't he? So like,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. So now we're going to damage, or declare blocker, should I say? So the 2 ones that are coming at you, Wally, and you, Christian. So technically, bear with me. When I attack, so these are already attacking.
Yeah,
so
so
this will
that
stay.
stays, yeah.
I'll just take 2.
I'll block one with my Sakashima.
Okay.
Well, that's
so
2
they
for me,
die.
is it?
And 2 for you. Okay. End of combat. They go. And pass turn to Wally.
Sure, so on your end step, we'll both draw a card.
Yay.
And I drew a forfeit.
I did not draw a forfeit.
Well,
Where
you've
are my
got so
forfeits?
many.
Yeah, I feel like I've been given more forfeits than everybody
There's
else.
only 20 in the deck.
Until your next creature dies, you cannot cast instant spells. Well, that's fine, because I'm just casting permanents at flash speed, so that's quite okay with me. Okay, cool. So I guess my turn?
You do.
Draw. Okay, let's start by... I want to try and kill one of my creatures to try and, like, basically just not be screwed. We're going to brainstorm. So, trigger.
You can't cast instants.
I can't cast instant.
Wow, that lasted a whole spell.
put it in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I will tap for 3.
It doesn't matter because I'm casting permanents at flash speed.
For Communal Brewing. When it enters, any number of target opponents each draw a card. I put an ingredient counter on Communal Brewing, then put an ingredient counter on it for each card drawn this way.
So before we get to communal brewing, you've
Yes.
got 2 Bumbleflower triggers.
That is correct, Ant. Thank
Who are you
you.
picking?
So, firstly, I put the counters on my Bumbleflowers. And then...
I've got 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, but you've been politicking against me, so...
What?
7 in hand.
Have I?
Yeah, you
Christian's coming at me.
This is just so mad. Like, it doesn't matter what happens in a game. He's literally just straight at me. I am trying to kill Ant.
I mean,
I think Ant is in control here. Yeah.
Ant's in control of this game. Wally doesn't understand.
I'm going
blue,
to cast more
basically.
spells, though. I'm going to cast more
So
spells.
who's drawing the cards from the bump?
Well, hang on, because I've got to decide.
I'll draw one if you, I'm happy to draw.
Steve and Christian, go ahead and draw.
It's probably the good
Forfeit.
decision.
Brilliant.
Forfeit. Okay, we'll do
Oh,
forfeit
there we go.
first.
Right, what have we got?
We need another mega forfeit.
Go straight to your end step or pay 5 life. It's not my turn.
No, let's go to your end step. Then Wally doesn't get the rest of his turn.
I don't get my turn either.
As you can't go to your end step, you have to lose 5 life.
All right,
Yeah.
producer Lewis says I have to lose 5 life. Brilliant. Nice one. Thanks.
That's pretty brutal.
5 life for a card.
So we've got Communal Brewing now. So I'm going to let all of you draw a card.
I'll draw again, yep.
Okay.
I'll take that.
So I'll put 4 ingredient counters on Communal Brewing.
No forfeit on my side.
Then I will cast a second spell for my turn. It will be a Thought Vessel. So this time I will let Christian and Steve draw a card. of the Bumbleflowers.
It makes sense.
Yeah, and you've been mean to me so far, so that will happen. Then I will actually draw 4 cards.
Forfeits, 4 cards, forfeits.
I did get a forfeit.
Way!
Did we forget to put ants in his deck?
They're all in our deck.
I think I've only had 2.
Draw a card for each basic land you control. Oh, okay, I like that. Which is
one.
one.
It's something.
Yeah, I thought it's something. It's better than a bad thing.
I just want Wally to cascade into more forfeits. He's drawn so many cards.
I am just going to pass the turn.
Right, I shall untap. Try and untap. Upkeep, no triggers. Draw. Forfeit. Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's
Brilliant. Right. We have gain control of 1 permanent from each opponent until the end of your turn. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. What's big?
Nothing particularly big on my side.
What
I think. Do you get the Blade of Selves?
You'd have to equip it. So you gain control of it, but then you still have to pay 4 to equip it to another creature.
No, but he can
No,
leave
leave it
it
on that.
equipped.
Yeah, you can leave it. Yeah, you can leave it equipped.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take this guy.
Because I think, Steve, we need to start
So
working
it's from
together.
each opponent or one opponent?
Each opponent. I'll take Ms Bumbleflower as well.
The OG.
So bear in mind that's tapped still.
Yeah, it's tagged.
Okay, you can keep that. Keep your crappy card.
Thanks, babes.
I don't really have anything decent for you. If you want to ping someone with a fire,
I'll take this.
sure.
And I'll take your commander.
You get it until the end of your turn. You know
Makes-
it.
Till the end of my turn, then you get it back.
Cool.
Excellent, right. I'm going to pay 2 for a sidecut cub.
Trigger. Miss Bumbleflower.
Banter.
We can be friends if you put the counter on my Bumbleflower for me.
Why are you trying
I'm
to
going to put a 1/1 counter on the side cat
Sure.
I thought you might.
Who's going to draw a card?
and can draw a card.
Thank you.
Forfeit. No.
No.
How's he keep getting away with it? I don't know. I'm going to tap 2 for a bristly bill.
Oh.
So another Bumbleflower trigger. So you pick. So you'll now draw
He
2
wants
cards.
the +1/+1 counters on
Yeah.
this.
I'm going to put 1/1 counter on here, but instead I double it
I'm actually surprised he didn't choose the Thrumming Bird.
and then draw 2
Why
cards.
do you double it?
Because it's the second time it's had a 1/1 counter put on it.
Yeah, but it's.
Oh, no, it's just
it's based on the ability rather than the counters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
Draw
you big
2 cards.
cheating bastard.
And one of us needs to draw a card as well.
Thank you.
Forfeit. Forfeit.
No. I don't know how this is happening.
Okay. I'm then going to tap 3 for a territorial side cat.
Yeah.
Another Bumbleflower trigger.
Put 1 counter on here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Who's drawing?
I've got on the ant train. Come on, ant. Forfeit, mate. Come on. Oh my god.
I don't know how this is happening.
You definitely gave him 20.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, I did my wizard cycling, searched in there. There's plenty of forfeits.
I will play a forest as my land for turn. Whenever land ends, put 1 counter target creature you control. This one.
Yeah.
And bristly bill. And this.
Why did you not take the Thrumming Bird?
I don't know. Stupid.
I think the Throwing Bird still
Well,
has
it would,
something
ha-
to
it would have something that
Yeah.
control of it anyway. So he can't attack with all
Yeah,
that.
it's not saying it's gain haste.
I'm going
or
to tap 2 for a biophagus. Add 1 mana of any colour. If mana spent to cast on a creature spell, it enters with a 1/1 counter. Bumbleflower trigger. Put a counter on bristly bill.
Who's drawing the
Think.
card this time?
He just wants me to
Come
get
on.
forfeit. No forfeit?
Oh my
Did I
days.
just
how
forget
this
to
is
put the forfeits
happening?
in?
This is unreal. Right, so all these are coming this turn. So let's go to combat.
So, before you do declare attackers, Steve, are you going to be nice to me?
Yeah,
No, nothing coming
nothing's
this
coming at
way.
you, mate. It's fine.
Good.
Steve, if you swing at me on the ground.
You're on the most life with loads of stuff.
No, hang on, no. I want him to. If you swing at me on the ground, I will give my next 3 Bumbleflower triggers to you.
I do like cards. It's
He
worth
wants
the
one of his
forfeits.
things to die, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, it's quite an interesting card that I'm going to have to play to make it happen as well. So
I
Brainstorm.
will swing at
no,
you.
it's not brainstorm.
I will swing at you on the ground. I'm going to send a 2-1 at you on the ground.
It's got
summoning sickness.
summoning sickness because it came under your control this turn.
So they can't attack.
No, they can't attack.
I think we need to alter that forfeit, don't we?
Mine can attack.
Producer
Gain
can,
control of 1 opponent. They're already on the field, so why do they have something?
because it's not been under your control since your upkeep.
Yeah.
That is
Producer,
unreal.
can they have haste as well?
Yeah.
Give me haste.
Okay,
yeah.
haste it is. Cool.
Right, there's a 2-1 coming at you with haste.
Sure. I will have a response before blocks.
I will swing the 2-2 back at you, Christian, and I might as well swing the 8-12 at you as well, Wally.
Thanks, mate.
Damn.
Okay, so
Inflict
before
4 damage.
blocks, I'm going to tap for 3 to play a sorcery, because I can play sorceries. Tempt with bunnies. draw a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. So I'll do that first. It's a forfeit. We'll do that in a moment. Let the spell resolve because it's a bit of a complicated one. Then
we all get to do it.
Each opponent may draw a card and create a bunny as well. And for each opponent who does, I draw a card and create another bunny.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Forfeit, god damn it.
Yes. Here we go.
So all three of you are going to have bunnies.
Forfeits.
Hang on, let
I
me
didn't
just
get
do
one.
this first.
Finally get a
so all
forfeit.
three of you are going to have bunnies. I'm going to have
bunny
4
token,
bunnies.
please.
I'm going to draw. Yes, you may, if I have one.
I will use one of my
Can I
previous
have
forfeits as a bunny.
please?
I actually don't have another bunny. I know I do.
Use your forfeit. Oh, never mind.
There you go. Bunnies for everybody.
Everybody.
And I will draw 3 more cards.
You don't get one, I think.
So I
actually now have 2 forfeits on the stack because I've just drawn another one.
You can do yours first, Wally, I think.
First.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then me, and then
And this is all before blocks on your turn, Steve.
this is unreal.
How is it? We've had so many and Ant's had none.
Okay.
You got
a
one.
big stack now.
I know, yes.
Yeah.
Until your next upkeep, you must mime your actions. Speak equals 1 life lost per time. Okay.
Oh my word.
Fair
Start
enough.
in now.
I'll tell you, he can read his. He can read.
No, he
this.
has to mime it.
No, he can read it.
Okay.
You must mill a card each time you cast a spell this turn. Okay, so that's just not going to matter because I'm tapped out now. But
So that's not just going to
Not
matter
per
because
word.
I'm tapped. Okay, so just
This is
one.
pair time. So once.
Steve.
Oh yeah, I've got to do forfeits. Brilliant.
I was going to say I'll just get mine ready.
Exile your graveyard. Okay, I will exile my graveyard.
Easy enough. And mine is... To the end of my turn, all creatures lose abilities and become a treasure token. That's everyone's creatures.
What?
So, do these attacks matter now?
They're treasures.
No, it says
He
the end
did
of your turn though.
No, to the end of my turn, all creatures, everyone's, lose all abilities and become a treasure token. We're literally in the attacker's phase right now.
So my whole.
So literally,
Oh my
god, there's a treasure.
Yes, you have a 7/12, a 6, an 8/12 coming at you. He's got a mime. What?
What does that mean?
I don't understand.
Bumbleflower's got flying.
Yeah, Bumbleflower has
Bunnies
flying.
don't have flying.
Bumbleflower has flying.
No, it gets flying till end of turn. I haven't put any counters on it. It's on the ground because I put my counters on
Oh,
it.
it wouldn't. It would lose flying anyway.
Oh yeah, it would lose all that. Yeah, it's a shout. Yeah, that's a good shout.
What's he just done? So what's happening? Right, you're
I've
taking
taken a
2.
two.
Yeah. And you've got a 2/1 and a 7/12 coming at you. 8/12.
And do you have
You're going to
another
block
forfeit on
that
the stack?
with the 2/1.
No,
Take
that's
7.
sorry, that's my hand.
Is it commander damage if it's your own commander?
It was only 1. So is this dead now because it blocked by 1/1? Is that right?
Blocked by 1/1, yes.
Yeah, so
it's
it should
dead.
be dead. Yeah. Okay, so
All
it's
creatures are treasures.
till the end of my next turn.
Unreal. Do treasures have haste or not?
they would lose haste because it would be an ability.
Well, they become treasure tokens, but if we're saying they're still creatures, then we would have to
You
still
can't
apply.
tap them. Okay, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Just pass. It's too confusing.
Yeah.
So creatures that we play don't have the.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, we'll say that.
I mean, I assume it's correct, Mr. Producer.
That's correct.
Until
I'll allow it.
Draw.
That's whatever that means. Also, nice miming, Wally. You need to take some life, I think.
Yeah.
I did.
No.
And another one.
No, I only have to mime game actions. I must mime my actions, so yeah. So I'll go back up to 28, thank you.
No, he's got to mime doing the life tool.
So are you saying that you can't speak whilst he's doing his life total?
Right. So all my stuff lost all abilities, which is pretty annoying.
What is this game?
I'm loving it.
Right. Let's tap.
I don't even care about winning this.
We'll
No,
tap
this is
3
fun, isn't
It's
it?
just, it's great.
for a Herald's Horn, naming birds. I'll play a Cavern of Souls, naming birds. I'll tap 4 for a Battle Screech. Create 2 1/1 white bird tokens with flying. I'm going to flash it back by tapping 1, 2, 3, 4.
Isn't it just?
Oh, it's just 3. It's just
yeah.
3. I'm gonna flash it back. So I'm gonna make more birds.
Oh, birdies, no problems.
Too many birds. Too many birds.
We need some more reach in here.
Too many birds.
Right. Then I'm going to. I'll sack my rabbit treasure for a white, and I'll play a Healer's Hawk.
So many birds.
Yeah. And then I can't really attack with anything because of the stupid forfeit. I'll pass the turn.
End step. Tap 2.
So many cards in his hand.
So very
He's
many
only done
cards.
2 forfeits.
I know. I'll cast Utter Insignificance on this, and
So what's
so I don't like this.
what's it meant to do?
He taps birds to return permanents to hand.
well.
He's
Oh,
turned into something
that was
doesn't
my
have
answer
abilities.
for it.
Yep. And just
Right,
on the tap trigger.
you are 100%.
That is excellent.
You might as well kill me because I am taking you out next turn if I'm still able to.
You have excellent threat assessment, Ant.
Thank you.
I don't care what they say about you.
Always a 7. Watch out now when I do something really stupid. Draw a card.
No forfeits still.
No forfeit. But
You might as well try and kill me. But by the way, boys, doesn't matter what happens on your turn. I'm coming for Ant. Twice the Utter Insignificance. I'm coming for you, Ant.
Do you have Ant dead on board?
I don't care. I'm swinging everything.
He probably does. To be fair, he probably does.
I'm 100% going for him.
So
But
I
Ant's going to be able
will.
to return 4 creatures to hand.
But what I'm saying is like, you guys don't need to worry about me because Ant has picked on me like he's the bigger boy in the playground. And he's stolen my lunch money twice, right? So
He was really excited for his Twix at lunchtime.
I've only done my commander thing one time. Right.
Wow. So I will. I'll tell you what. I will tap these 3 and play Naban again for 4. Yeah, I'll tap 1 for Serum Visionary. So does the ETB happen for new triggers?
Yes.
For
Yeah,
it does,
new
yes.
stuff, yeah.
So I will, obviously, so this will double. So I'll draw a card, then scry 2 twice. So draw, nothing there, and scry 2.
2 forfeits at the
You
bottom.
scry a forfeit, you have to do it.
No, you don't.
No?
No.
No forfeits on these 2 anyway.
Scry the bottom.
No forfeits here anyway.
Unbelievable.
I just want Ant to do more forfeits.
Yeah.
I know.
Guarantee that I'll just draw a forfeit now.
Yeah, so those 2 can go to the bottom. And then draw again. There we go. That's a forfeit.
Hey!
And then I'll scry 2. Yeah, I'll keep the
Sack and enchantment.
pair of those on the top.
A sack and enchantment, a forfeit.
I think it might be.
Okay, let's have a go.
What you got, Ant?
Let's find out today. Till the end step on my next turn, to cast a spell, I must successfully win a coin flip. Losing a
Nice.
coin flip returns that spell back to my hand.
That's
That's
kind of
brutal.
Clark forfeit. Nice.
That is brutal. Do you know what I will do? Is I will play out Mystic Sanctuary from a land for turn, and I'll return foil to my hand,
Seems good.
just to be.
Just to be that
some
guy.
sort of protection. Actually, no, it's not to my hand. It's top of my library, isn't it? It's there.
Gonna cast some spells, flip some
I
coins.
don't know.
You might as well.
I know. Let's do it. Okay. So I'll tap 1 and cast Oracle of Tragedy, but I need to roll the dice. Odds, I get the spell. Evens, it goes back to my hand. Evens back to my hand. Let's go again, shall we?
Cast it again, yeah.
Try again. Back on the stack. Oh, also, Gadrick trigger, so I can tap a thing. So let's go with one of Wally's bunnies.
Sure. I have 1 tap, buddy.
So odds back to my hand, evens stays out.
Odds back to your hand.
Why did you change it?
Oh no! I don't know.
Sweet karma.
Once more. Right. Odds back to my hand, evens stays. Stays! Yes! So enter the battlefield. I'll choose the draw card, discard mode twice. So let's see. Draw. Oh, surprise, surprise. That's my foil that I put there. I'll discard an island. I'll do it again. Surprise, surprise, that's a spell. I'll discard
What could that noise possibly be?
I'll discard another island. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to pass my turn, I think.
This is until your next turn.
To my next turn, this
Wow,
stays.
so no counter spells.
I mean,
Well, he's still miming.
When does he have to mime until?
Until my next upkeep, so it's
That's
over now.
speaking.
So that's untap.
Yeah, I must really mind my actions. So, Mr. Producer.
Mime your untap, come on.
I did this. Cool, so I will draw a card. So, listen guys, I'm just trying to play fair magic here and stick by the rules. We will play a Hinterland Harbour that will enter untapped. And, Ms Bumbleflower has Vigilance. Have you got any flyers, Steve?
No, mate.
He loves it.
You need to cast a spell to give it flying.
Pardon?
You need to cast a spell to give it flying. It's flying till end of turn, right?
Yeah, I know, but I can do that. I have spells in my hands.
Wally, would you like another card? Because we need to do 10
Oh yeah,
illustrations.
you need to do.
Oh, I'd love another card. Thanks, And I'll cast this, but I've actually, like, it's not going to be very good, as you'll see. I'll tap
Classic Wally.
2 to cast Triskaidekaphile.
Oh god.
How many cards you got
How many
in
cards
your
you
hand?
got?
Oh no!
How many cards you got in hand?
Right, we'll play a game. I know how many I've
6,
got in
7, 8,
hand.
9, 10.
Whoever guesses closest will get the Bumbleflower cards.
23.
23.
Hang on.
You can't look.
No, just.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 18.
Yeah, go on. 20. Go on. I'll go in the
20.
middle.
Christine got it precisely right. You can draw 2 cards off my
Pro player
Bumbleflower
here,
triggers.
pro player.
And I'll get 2 counters on each of my Ms Bumbleflowers. And I guess I might as well cast another spell just so I can get the full benefit as well. So this is all pre-combat. I'm going to tap for a blue. I'm going to cast Brainstorm. So I'll draw 3 and put 2 back on top of my library.
Forfeits.
We need to do
forfeits.
triggers first.
There are no forfeits.
Triggers for Bumbleflower.
Oh yeah.
That happens first.
Who's drawing?
Steve, you can draw 2. And I
Counters?
No forfeits.
Counters as well?
Yes, thanks, Ant. I'll do my counters. To be fair, Ant, you are the threat, but you are helping me manage all my triggers here as well. So, and I will actually also draw 4 cards. So
There you go.
4 cards. One of them's a forfeit.
I've never seen someone struggle with the Triskaidekaphile because they've got
Too many cards.
I know, right? Literally never seen it before. So I'll put 2 cards back, which will be these 2, I guess. It's like doesn't matter really. Wow, I've had so many forfeits this game.
Yeah, how many have you done? We're putting ours kind of in the same pile, so it's
Gain control of 1 permanent for each opponent until the end of your turn. Oh, okay.
same one.
Oh, right, cool.
My biggest is a 6/6.
Mine are all just little things, really.
Just a little guy. What's this? Are these also cards in my hand? Yeah, look, these are also cards that are in my hand. Wow.
Bumbleflower is thick.
Bumbleflower is thick. I guess
6/6.
I'll take the Scythe Cat, Steve.
Yep.
Does somebody have something big enough to kill the Scythe Cat if I swing it at them?
Absolutely not. I'm
Christian?
all little weenies on the ground.
I've just got loads of 1/1s, basically. It literally just got loads of 1/1s. It really doesn't matter, mate.
I guess I'll just take the Healer's Hook because that's the closest thing to
Why
me
do-
and I can reach it most easily.
Same argument as last time. You should take the Thrumming Bird and proliferate all your stuff.
Yeah, but he's not got haste.
Yeah.
All right.
I know, but
Yeah.
the producers did say they would get haste, so.
We did that last time, so.
Yeah.
Well, Thrumming Bird's probably the correct
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
a better shout.
I'll
the
take
best
Thrumming
for you,
Bird then in that case, yeah.
Thrumming Bird.
Thrumming Bird and I guess I'll take the Ether Channeler with the Blade of Selves on it.
Cool.
Because
Yeah,
that seems pretty naughty, that, doesn't it?
That's 2 potential bounce triggers there.
Let's go to combat. Christian, I'm quite confident you won't want to kill your own Thrumming Bird, so I'll swing that at you. And you will take the big Ms Bumbleflower, which flies. Steve, you will take the smaller Ms Bumbleflower, which flies. And you will also take the Scythe Cat Cub, which doesn't fly, but you probably won't want to kill it. Steve, you have
So how big is this? 8
10,
plus 6.
10 in... Oh, so yes, it's -1/-1. So it's 9 in the air and 5 on the ground.
No, so this comes in as this, so it's a 1/5 plus 7.
Oh, yeah.
7, basically, because you're taking off the 1
Yes,
from
that's
there.
correct.
Plus 5, 12. I'll take 12.
My word.
Christian,
I will
one
just
here.
take the 1.
Okay.
I think I've got to try and respond.
It's 10, so it's 9. It's 9 in the air. 9 commander damage in the air.
It's 10?
No, because I get my.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about your -1/-1 thing.
Oh, this is so annoying.
You can do it, Ant. Come on.
Oh god.
Flip that
Yeah.
coin. Flip that
Yeah,
coin.
let's roll the dice. So I'm going to
Tap
tap
into-
2 to play Reality Shift on Ms Bumbleflower.
Okay, roll the dice.
So
And then I'll respond.
on to be fair, I should have done this on attack triggers, but there we are. You could have still attacked me anyway. So what's the point in that? So on trigger, Gadrick the Wizened will tap a permanent. So we will go with the Bumbleflower that's attacking me. Why not?
Sure.
And we'll say odds, the spell resolves. Evens, it goes back to my hand. Odds. Yes.
Okay, so in response to your spell that is now resolved, I will tap for 2 blue. Yes, 2 blue. To cast Long River's Pull, and I'll gift a card to Steve.
So what's the gift the card? Draw a card.
Yeah, so you draw a card. So you draw a card before the spell resolves.
That's a forfeit.
Good.
Let's do the forfeit first.
Yeah, do the forfeit first. Yeah.
Okay.
Gain 10 life.
Aww.
Aww.
I want a 10
Oh,
life.
that's not funny.
Nice.
Because Christian's going to kill me.
Okay, so-
Bumbleflower triggers?
So that was the gift of a card.
Yeah.
So I will counter, obviously, Ant's spell.
Steve
and Christian, you may draw a card, and I'll put
Oh, it's
counters
another forfeit.
on both of them.
Oh my god.
And you don't know anything about this, mate.
I know, it has been stacked in a certain way.
My god.
Discard 2 cards from your hand.
I mean,
Brilliant.
fine.
I've got plenty in here, so
It's
it
not
should
going
be
to hurt too
fine.
much, is it?
I think Scavenging Ooze and Wild Scourge can go.
Sure. And then we have a counter spell.
And then I have a counter spell, so I will discard an island and a Guy Reach Sanitarium and I will cast Foil.
Roll the dice.
So I need to roll the dice again. So odds, spell resolves, evens, it does not.
Sure.
However, it goes back to my hands. So they are discarded.
You try again.
So I can try again.
Hang on, you have to discard an island in order to do it.
You did. There's my island
sorry,
and another
yeah.
card.
Oh,
So that's
sorry,
2
yeah.
cards. So I will cast it again. This time discarding, obviously, an island for 1 and a reliquary tower for the second.
Sure.
Roll.
Same again. Odds it resolves, evens it doesn't. Odds, odds, odds.
Okay, in response.
No!
Counter spell.
Bumbleflower triggers.
That'll be Bumbleflower triggers again. So I'll do the
Wait, hang
counter.
on, what did you tap for that?
Oh, I thought that was an arcane signet.
Yes! It resolves!
Oh, it's 2 blue, isn't it?
Two blue, yeah, it's 2 blue. I thought it was an arcane signet. Okay,
So
so
it was quite blue intensive because you had long river pull and
Yeah.
yeah, I probably could have tapped better earlier.
So,
Right, do I have a negate?
so you have 2 Bumbleflower. Oh, actually,
let's just check
Got
that.
so many cards in hand, you might have to
I might just have a negate and not even have realised. I don't know if it's in the deck, to be fair. No, I don't have it. I'm going to respond to that ant. I'm going to tap for a blue. I'm going to cast Thought Scour. I will target you to mill 2 cards.
Okay. So cast
Oh, yeah, so
Bumbleflower trigger.
Bumbleflowers.
I'll draw a
So,
card.
Counter,
I'll draw cards.
counter, Christian Steve, draw cards.
Milling does count as a forfeit.
I've got a forfeit.
Right, replication.
I've got another forfeit.
And rapid hybridization. I could have done with those.
Is that 3 forfeits?
And then Molly, you're going to
That's
draw a
3
card.
forfeits in
I
a
am.
row for me.
you mega forfeit!
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
So I'd pick one of these.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this one.
What is it?
What is it? Come on.
Wear the dinosaur costume until midnight. Do we have the dinosaur costume
We
with us?
do. It's behind Christian.
I'll put it on then, shall
We'll
I?
be right back.
So I'm back in the dinosaur costume until midnight. It's currently 10 to 5, so only 7 hours of
I want you to know, Steve, and it's really important to me that you know this, the last time I wore that costume, which was recently, I was completely naked underneath it.
Me too.
Okay.
I was not expecting that. Right. Okay, so first Thought Scour will resolve and I'll just draw a card, which is one of the things I put back with Brainstorm before.
So now we are at the point where this gets countered by my spell, by
So
my
reality
foil.
shift happens.
Who
That's
milled
my
2
graveyard.
cards?
Me.
Okay, right.
So
reality shift
Bumblefly
happens?
is I'll just put it back in the
Yeah, but
commander.
you manifest the top card of your library.
Yeah, you
I
do.
do.
Which we need to know if it's a forfeit or not.
That is true.
It's not a forfeit. I will manifest that, so it goes there. I will have a Thrumming Bird trigger. I will proliferate. I'll proliferate Communal Brewing as well.
I'll
Actually, why
proliferate
not?
my cat.
Are we friends if I do?
No, there's no friends now. We've played like 2 hours.
You know what, Steve? I'll proliferate it. There you go.
Thanks, mate.
And I realise as well, because of Communal Brewing, Triska deck file should have entered with 4+1+1.
Okay, I'm going to get my thrumming bird back.
I've not gone to the end of my turn.
Well, hurry up then.
I'll go to the end of my turn.
Sure. I'm trying to speed the bloody game along.
And Ant, you will get. Oh, hang on, I didn't swing with Ether Channel. Never mind. Don't care.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Not a forfeit. Lovely. I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn. I'll put a 1/1 counter on the Sidecat Cub and the Territorial Sidecat and Bristly Bill. The game's gone on long enough. Let's try and do some banter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Llanowar Elves untaps. I'm going to cast an End Raise Forerunners.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to put the Tarian Soul Cleaver on the Sidecat Club.
in response. Carry on.
And then Wally, we're friends, so I'm going to string you for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 6, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, plus 7, 36, plus 1 because of this. Is that 38? 38 Vigilance Trample coming at you.
Okay.
Good friendship, that.
Good friendship, yes.
It's all about the numbers
It's not
now.
friendship. All my creatures have -1/-1. Okay, so we'll be chump blocking Bristly Bill there.
They've all got Trample and Haste.
They've all got trample. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Then we will.
4/6, sorry, so Bill doesn't die, but it doesn't do any damage either.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
block with my manifest here.
So this is a 3/4, that's the 2, so that's 1 damage through.
Yeah. And then we'll block Sidecat with Sakashima the Imposter, which is a. It will have, I don't know, big booty.
It's 10.
14 toughness.
And this is 6, 7, 8, 9 to 11, so that doesn't get through either.
Yeah.
So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. 18 that gets through.
Cool, down to 10. Woo. My manifest will die. It was a coveted jewel.
And how many creatures did damage? I don't have my commander out, so it doesn't matter.
And one Triskaideka will die, and one will trample overwrite.
So how many creatures died?
2.
So I put 2 counters onto my side cat
I think I'm dead.
because of the Tyrant Soul
It only depends if Christian decides to kill you. I think Christian's more.
Said he was going to
looking
swing
at
all
my
out at
way.
you.
Christian's
I said I was coming for you.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. No, you
Put
weren't
9 in
lying.
hand. I'm going to discard
I'll
a
probably tickle the others so I can get the triggers.
Barrier
apart from
Breach and
that.
Quirion Beastcaller. I'll pass turn.
Untap.
This is warm in this costume.
Upkeep trigger. I will look at the top card of my library. It's not a creature card, but so I'll just draw it for turn. Right. Let's go to combat. You guys will let me ping you for 1 each, right? You got no flyers.
I will probably stop you from doing that.
For 1.
Well, I'm
To
on,
be fair,
I'm
he's
on
on
9.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll have to swing 2 things at you then.
Well, I can give 2 things flying if I want to. So
Okay, 3 things. So annoying. That why not just let me hit you for 1 so I can kill Ant? Like,
why would you kill Ant? Ant will be dead before your triggers resolve anyway. So
coming at you, Ant, is
Makes sense.
you've got no flyers, right?
No flyers, no.
So I'll hit you for 1, Steve, and then I'll have to send the other 3 at Wally if he's going to give 2 things flying because I need to get in for 1. Would you rather not cast those spells
That's
and me
full
just hit
damage.
you
Let's
for
see what
1?
happens.
Because I'll send the other 2 at Ant.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll swing 1 at you, Wally. The other 2 at Ant. So everything, basically, you have got 1/1s coming at you, and you have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18 coming at you. Oh, it's not enough. That's why I.
Right. Okay. So I go down. Was that 3? I go down to if I take everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's no flyers. So
Wait, responses, Wally?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it all happen. I'll
Okay.
take the damage.
Take 1.
I'll take 18.
Didn't take 1.
Okay, I'm going to choose to draw a card. I'm going to choose to draw a card.
Forfeits?
I'm going to choose to put a +1/+1 counter on each bird I control. Actually, I'm going to proliferate them as well, so I'll just do it. I'll just do it this
Stack
way.
that in order.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually running out of dice. I've actually.
It's like have some of mine, Christian.
No,
It's
no,
not like I'm using them.
I have,
Christian's deck's just a dice machine.
right, I have just enough. Right, okay. Then, do you know what I haven't done enough of this game? I haven't drawn enough cards.
Nor have I.
Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
So I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to cast
Big spell.
It's a big spell. I'm going to cast Airborne Aid. Draw a card for each bird in play.
Oh
Does
my
anyone
God.
else have any birds?
I don't
No.
know.
I've got
Oh,
rabbit.
sorry. I also gained a life. Okay,
how many birds?
I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards.
There's got to be a
Gotta be
forfeit
a
in there.
forfeit.
Put that on there.
Yeah.
If you don't get a forfeit here, then again, no, I didn't get a forfeit for all the cards I've
Yeah,
drawn.
you drew a lot.
I've drawn a lot of cards and I've had 4 forfeits all game.
How many did you get, Chris?
So I got 3 forfeits and didn't get the card that I really wanted to find, annoyingly. So I have 3 forfeits.
You don't know what could be under there.
It could be under there, but I don't think I did that.
So 3 forfeits.
Forfeits resolved.
I love the
first
fact that
anyway.
Christian's like not
Let's have a
fussed on the
look.
forfeits. He's just here's
Yeah,
the
okay,
card
so
there.
I have 3 forfeits. Let's go.
Did you get the card you need?
No.
So we're waxing you after this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We'll do it that in Wetherspoons.
Each opponent gains 10 life. Maybe.
Each player draws a card, then each opponent discards 1 card from your hand at random. So
Oh, wow.
you all draw a card.
Okay.
We'll draw.
No forfeit.
No forfeit.
Flip your library upside down for the remainder of the game.
It has to be face up.
Yeah.
Until your end step on your next turn, all permanents you control enter the battlefield tapped. So I flip my library.
So I asked the producer about this earlier, and you do basically it's like River Song now. You have to draw from what is effectively now the bottom.
So yeah, you turn it face up and now you draw from there.
from here.
No, you
Yeah.
draw from there.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
Sure.
basically playing with the top card of his library revealed.
Okay, so
Nice.
you're each going to draw a card,
I drew my
I've done it
card.
right.
Which I've already done.
and then you're each going to choose a card from a hand at random, and I discard that card. I'm also going to have to discard loads of cards.
I'm going to
This
go with
one.
here.
Steel Plume Marshal.
Soporific Springs. That's not too.
Oh, so
I did like
annoying.
beach
That's an
fronts.
annoying one. I wanted that one.
Stealth spell.
Yeah, it's a return target spell. Permanent. Right, okay.
So am I still alive, Christian?
Right, I'm going to.
might be.
Am I still alive?
I'm going to play a Meticulous Archive, and I'm going to put that into the graveyard. Right, we are going to go to my discard phase. Right, I'll discard a whole ton of cards.
Cool.
Right,
Doesn't matter what they are.
yeah, it does not matter what they are at this point, and I will pass the turn.
Yay. Untap.
Does your coin flip thing go now? Or is it into your next end step?
End step.
Oh,
So
so
I've
you've
still got to do it.
Wow.
So
Is it a good card?
It's more. Well, I'll reveal it to you at the end of the game because it's probably not going to get cast. But it's a nice funky card. I'll play a land for turn.
Is that it?
No, that is not the card that I drew. But what I will do is, in similar vein to Christian, I will tap 4 and get a dice prepared because it might just go back to my hand anyway. I'll cast a Distant Melody, choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. So Wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. If I get
That's
odds,
just a poor man's.
if I get odds. No!
That's your hand.
I wanted to do it because I wanted to get.
You're going to cast it again.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So I need another. Oh god, 4 mana. Right, odds again.
It's an even.
You've got enough mana to cast it one more
Just
time.
one more time.
Chris,
Is there
if
anything
you
that
need to
does-
actually cast it, I'll let you draw
Literally-
a counter spell.
Yeah,
And
so-
then it's up to you.
Yeah. Oh, actually, do you know what I will do? I should have done this instead. So I'll tap 4 instead. Equip Blade of Selves to Serum Visionary. Oh, mind you, was it? Actually, yes, because I see more cards that way. And I'll move to attackers.
Sure.
And I'll attack Wally, destroying Tenuous Truce, because it'll probably go by the time your turn hits
I mean,
anyway.
it probably actually has already be gone, to be fair. Yeah.
I've never attacked you.
One at
Have you
me
not?
and one
No,
at
it's
Christian
me
as well,
attacking you that does it.
Sure.
So then, yeah, Serum Visionary, 2 copies come into play.
I'll block with my 3/4.
Why not?
I'll block the
How big
energy
is it?
with
Is it flying or anything?
2/2. Literally just 2/2.
I'll block with it.
You'll draw 2 cards.
So I'll draw. Actually,
with
so
a 10, 10.
I'm actually going to be. So obviously,
11.
before damage happens, I've got basically 4 triggers to resolve,
Oh,
which is
sorry.
draw a card, scry 2, draw a card like 4 times. So draw a card,
Yes, finally.
scry. I'm going to keep that on top. So this will go
Nice.
to the
See
bottom.
that? Draw that one.
I'll
strike
draw
it.
this one, scry 2. They'll go to the
We
bottom.
should be getting into them now, basically.
Yeah.
And then last one, yeah?
So
That's definitely
draw a
cool.
card.
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the third one. These are under the drawers.
You got 3 forfeits.
I've got 3, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting to forfeits just in case I can, stay alive. And scry 2, and they can go to the bottom as well. Right, so I have got 3 forfeits to draw. Let's go with that one. We'll go with that one, and we'll go with that one. Thank you, Producer Lewis. If each opponent manifests the top card of your library onto their side of the battlefield.
Sweet, I'll have that.
I'll have this.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, each opponent nominates a drink. You must choose one and down a full glass of your chosen drink.
We'll do that post game as well.
We'll do that
Okay.
in spoons
I
later.
don't
We'll
think-
do that
God,
spoons
yeah.
later. We'll film that later.
Yeah. Until the end of my turn, you must say your entire MTG thought process out loud. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Past 10.
See, this is one that'll be really good for me because I have no MTG thought process. I'm just like, do stuff.
Play cards, play cards, play cards.
It's like the Homer Simpson. I know you can read my thoughts table.
Kill Flanders.
Meow, 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 meow.
Kill Flanders. I'll just play a command tower. I actually think I might have forgotten to play lands on the last few turns.
Who knows, mate? It's been long enough.
Yeah, it's been long enough.
Can you play with flash speed?
He's definitely forgotten about that ley line.
It's underneath this
I can't think. I can't think.
Why is this forfeit got 12 counters on it?
I can't think of a more not Wally card than Leyline of Anticipation because Wally is very much a sorcery speed person.
Also, as well, like in and amongst the cards that I
That's
drew for
quite
the
meaningful.
for 10.
You're such a sorcery
my own
speed
ley
guy.
line.
Right. I'm going to play Chasm Skulker. So whenever I draw a card, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, I create X 1/1 blue squid tokens with Island Walk, where that's the number of counters on it. So that seems pretty good. We're going to trigger my Bumbleflower copy. It will
draw
get
a card.
flying.
I'll draw a card.
Let them draw cards. Oh, actually, no. Make me draw cards.
I've got a
Yeah, I
forfeit.
mean, and I am literally just about to kill you, so draw a card. Yeah.
I'll draw cards, see what I got. Forfeits! Let's go.
There we go.
They were all at the bottom.
It was worth it.
We're actually running out of forfeit.
Your opponents each name a card, search your library, and put that card into my graveyard.
I'm going to be honest, Dan. I'm about to kill you.
You can say
so-
island.
Island.
Islands. Yeah, we'll just put 3
Or say islands.
Forfeit.
There you go. 1, 2.
I choose forfeit to put all the forfeits in his graveyard so he sees them all.
You'll see.
You know what? I'm going to swing a big old Bumbleflower at you in the air.
In response,
Go on.
I will choke on Bumbleflower's mighty paws.
It actually has vigilance, so I don't even need to tap
Thick,
it.
too thick.
Too thick for my poor man to.
That's
my
fair enough. I respect.
So you're dead.
I respect the thickness.
Yeah, that's about
And then
right.
I'm just going to, before I pass the turn, I'm going to tap for 2 because I want to get the extra Bumbleflower trigger to cast Joriel Mwalvani Recluse.
Can I
I'll
just
draw
ask, sorry, do these not come in with loads of +1/+1 counters?
Oh, they do.
They do.
Oh, Christian.
Oh, one trigger I forgot.
They'll come in with 5 counters each. Thank you, Christian. My good friend Christian. So I'll put another counter on. I might as well put it on Chasm Skulker now because I'll get more squids potentially. Somebody will draw a card. Yeah, go ahead, Steve. You can draw a card.
Oh,
and then I will
Christian.
draw 2 cards.
It's a forfeit.
I've also got a forfeit.
Also, technically, is the manifest creatures gone now since I'm out the game?
Yes. So you're.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spells you cast
wish
cannot
I
be
had
countered,
another bird.
destroyed, or phased out by opponents this turn. It's your turn.
You may Chaos Confetti a card from your hand or a non-token card you control. So what does Chaos Confetti mean?
You can rip a card from your hand up into many, many pieces, throw it on the board, and anything that it touches
It's destroyed.
Oh, it's a Chaos Orb. Like, oh.
You know what?
God,
I have too much respect for Magic the Gathering the game to rip a card up,
Oh,
and
fine.
I'm going to decline the trigger, Mr. Producer.
You may.
It did
say
say
May, yeah.
May. It did say May. I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay.
And Steve's stuff can't be counted now, so I'm probably just
No,
dead.
it can be counted.
Untap.
Until your
Keep-
turn.
Yeah.
Draw. Yeah, I'm going to tap 3 for my commander, Kodama,
Yeah.
which has been in my hand for ages. And I'm going to tap 4 for a Sarith, the Viper's Fang. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof.
You know, see, that's exactly the sort of spell that I'd counter. I know I can counter it.
Don't do it, Wally.
Do it.
I'm going to tap for 2 blue.
I'm going to kill Christian if you don't counter it.
Are you going to kill? Are you gonna,
Wally, I can stop him. We can't let Steve win another game. He's won last
Yeah, but
4
I
games.
might be able to win.
Well, your best chance is to let me attack him.
Tell you what, Christian, would you like to counter it?
Well, I can stop an ability, so it's better if you counter it because then I can stop. So I can stop an ability like him doubling the counters. I can stop that from happening.
No, Steve, if you swing all your stuff at Christian, I'll let it resolve.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool.
Sound. Any responses, Christian?
No, do it.
Okay, let's go. So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing a 5/5, a 4/3, a 8/8, a
That has vigilance.
5/5, 4/4, 5/5, 4/3, 8/8, 5/4, 9 plus 8, 18 plus, so 29 coming at you. It's got trample and these have death touch.
Okay. I'll block the thing that, because this doesn't have death touch.
It does have trample though.
Yeah, but I can block for 4.
Okay,
So I'll block that.
you take, this was 2, 3, 9, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24 damage.
Sure. Go to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 creatures dealt damage to you, so I'll put 4 lands from my 1, 2,
This is dead.
3, 4 onto the battlefield.
I really thought you were going to kill Christian then, Steve. Like,
I was trying, mate.
This is what I mean. You've made a deal with Steve for no reason.
I didn't do the maths.
So I'll get 4 counters on here.
Well, it depends now, Christian. Are you going to try
4
and kill
counters on
Wally
here.
because of life totals, or are you going to try and get Steve?
I think I have to try
I
and
will
kill
add
Steve, 'cause
a
I'm
counter
just
to
dead
here, and then I will double the amount of counters on here, which is 18,
Wow, that's a lot of counters.
and then add 2 more counters to it. And then I will pass the turn.
I'm going to tap for 2. I'll flash in a Plume Creed Escort. Actually, it only costs me 1
Yes, it does.
because of the reduction. So I'll flash in a Plume Creed Escort, and I will flash in a Nimble Destructionist.
So many birds.
I'll untap. Yeah, it's not. Funnily enough, I can see.
Oh, mind you, that's the point. Yeah,
I
you can
can
see.
see
It
what
doesn't
he's
matter.
gonna
I can see what I'm going to draw.
Do you know what? I'm still going. Member triggers.
Okay, and draw.
Actually, can I respond to your draw trigger? So I want to tap 3 to Inspiring Call, draw a card for each creature you control with a counter on it. They all gain indestructible till end of turn. Okay, I'll draw 5.
For forfeits.
For forfeits.
Sorry, these came in tapped, but I did it on your end step, so it doesn't matter because of my forfeit. Yeah. Right, I will play a plains. I will tap for 3. Actually, let's tap these 3 for an unbreakable formation. So I will give creatures I control indestructible until end turn, and I'll put a +1/+1 on each of them.
I would like to respond.
Sure.
I'll tap for 2 blue, and I'll cast Counterspell.
I will tap for 2.
We'll do the Bumbleflower. I know you're probably about to counter.
Sure.
Let's
You do the
Bumbleflower
Bumbleflower triggers then.
first. Steve, you may draw a card.
Thank you. No forfeit.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then I will cast negate.
Counterspell war right here.
Happens.
Okay, cool. So this resolves. So I'll get.
So many dice.
We will go to combat. I'm going to swing everything at you, Steve.
Wowee. Understandable. What's the biggest thing?
The biggest thing is my commander, which is an 8/9.
I would block with an indestructible 4/4 Kodama.
Sure.
Reach.
So you're going to take 5, 10. This is going to be another 16, so that's 26. 30. You're dead.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Okay.
I then have a couple of triggers. I'll choose to put a bird onto the battlefield in my control, and then I'll choose to put a +1/+1 counter on each of my things.
Okay, I'm so dead.
And then when I choose to... Sorry, no, I don't choose to put a +1. I just resolve the Thrumming Bird. I'm going to do that, Wally, while you take your turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm just going to tap for 2, and I'll cast Peerless Recycling. I'm not going to do the gift. So firstly, Bumbleflower trigger, it will have to be Christian. You will draw a card. Ant will help you with that.
Eesh.
I will draw 2 cards. One of them's a forfeit, we'll do that in a minute. And I will return Coveted Jewel to my hand.
Ooh. Forfeits?
When this enters, I get a thing to put an indestructible counter on something. I will choose to put the indestructible counter on my Healer's Hawk, and I will gain the 5.
Put your commander into the
4
commander
life to my
or
Healer's
discard your hand. If already in the commander, it gains Commander Stun 2, so I'll just have it gain Commander Stun 2. Which presumably means it enters with 2 stun counters on it should I cast it. Which is not going to matter. I'll go to my turn. So we are basically trying for Wally to draw into a fog effect, because Christian can block all of my things.
Do you maybe not have what's the land that gives you the unblockability?
Steve, what are you doing?
Says dead.
Brilliant. Just carry on. Ignore him. Ignore the...
I always do, don't worry. We'll tap for Trez to play Secret Rendezvous. Draw 3 cards, Christian.
No forfeits, clearly.
Oh, Windbrisk Raptor, let's go! Attacking creature you control have lifelink.
And you'll actually draw a card for...
and the additional card.
No. Oh, am I allowed? Are you allowed to scoop on Forfeit EDH?
No, you've got to let Christian have his moment.
Right, then we'll tap for
Commander Stun 2.
6 to play Coveted Jewel. When it enters, draw 3 cards. One of them's a forfeit.
Okay, here you go.
So, forfeit for Wally.
Choose one. Lose 10 life, mill 10 cards, sacrifice 10 permanent, discard your hand. You know what I'm going to do?
You're going to lose a life!
Because, Christian, I have not drawn any fogs. I have not drawn anything that lets me kill you with your big, vigilant board. I'm going to die on my own sword. I'm going to go to -2.
Here's a sword, Wally.
Respect.
Good game, everyone. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game, guys. Thank you.
The birds finally did it.
My
word.
Wow.
Good luck, Lewis editing that one.
That was exhausting at the end there.
Is my
wow.
wax heated yet?
I think it is. Let's go to the wax heating and just maybe a montage of Steve in the dinosaur costume until midnight.
So thank you again to Chad Magic for letting us use their wonderful studio for this game. I hope you had fun, guys. Did you have fun?
I had a great time. Thank you.
No.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye
Bye for now.